Here are 5 of the biggest mysteries in history. The WOW! Signal. What was the source of this mysterious radio signal detected in 1977, which has never been repeated? The WOW! Signal is the name given to a mysterious radio signal detected by a radio telescope in Ohio, USA, in 1977. The signal appeared to originate from outside our solar system and lasted for only 72 seconds, but it was incredibly intense and appeared to be a genuine extraterrestrial signal. The signal was detected by astronomer Jerry R. Amon, who was studying data collected by the Ohio State University Radio Observatory. He noticed a sequence of numbers and letters that appeared on the computer printout and circled the sequence, writing WOW! Next to it. The signal had a frequency of 1420.4556 MHz, which is close to the frequency that is emitted by hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Despite numerous attempts to identify the source of the WOW! Signal, no explanation has been found. The signal has never been detected again, and it is not clear what caused it. Some scientists have suggested that the signal may have been caused by a natural phenomenon, such as a comet or a pulsar, while others believe that it may have been an artificial signal sent by extraterrestrial intelligence. The WOW! Signal remains one of the most intriguing and mysterious events in the history of astronomy, and it continues to be studied and debated by scientists and researchers around the world. The Voynich manuscript. What is the meaning and purpose of this 15th century book written in an unknown script and illustrated with bizarre images? The Voynich manuscript is a book that has puzzled scholars and researchers for centuries. It is a handwritten book, possibly created in the early 15th century, that is written in an unknown script and illustrated with strange and bizarre images of plants, animals, and other objects. The manuscript is named after Wilfred M. Voynich, a rare book dealer who acquired it in 1912. Despite numerous attempts to decipher the manuscript, the meaning and purpose of the book remains a mystery. The text is written in an unknown language or code, and the images are highly detailed and intricate, but seem to be largely symbolic and abstract. The manuscript includes sections on botany, astronomy, biology, and other topics, but the information presented is highly unusual and often difficult to interpret. Over the years, many theories have been proposed about the origin and meaning of the Voynich manuscript. Some scholars believe that it may be a medieval herbal, while others have suggested that it may be a guide to alchemy or astrology. Some have even speculated that the manuscript may have been created as a hoax or practical joke. Despite the many theories and speculations about the Voynich manuscript, the true meaning and purpose of the book remains a mystery. It continues to intrigue and puzzle scholars and researchers around the world, and is considered to be one of the most enigmatic and unusual books ever created. Jack the Ripper, who was the infamous serial killer who terrorized the streets of Victorian-era London. Jack the Ripper was an unidentified serial killer who operated in the Whitechapel district of London, England in 1888. The killer was responsible for a series of brutal murders of women, all of whom were prostitutes. The identity of Jack the Ripper remains a mystery to this day, and despite extensive investigations by the police and countless theories put forward over the years, the true identity of the killer has never been definitively established. The murders attributed to Jack the Ripper were particularly gruesome, with the victims often being mutilated and disemboweled. The killer was known for his surgical precision, leading some to speculate that he may have had medical training. The murders were highly sensationalized by the press, and the killer's notoriety quickly spread throughout London and beyond. Despite the efforts of the police and detectives, Jack the Ripper was never caught or identified. The killer seemed to disappear without a trace after his final murder in November 1888. Over the years, countless theories and suspects have been proposed, ranging from local criminals and doctors to members of the royal family. However, none of these theories has been able to conclusively solve the mystery of Jack the Ripper's identity. Today, the Jack the Ripper case remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in history, and the subject of numerous books, films, and television shows. The identity of the killer may never be definitively established, but the legend of Jack the Ripper continues to capture the public imagination and intrigue people around the world. The Shroud of Turin, is this cloth that supposedly bears the image of Jesus Christ really a miraculous artifact, or a clever hoax? The Shroud of Turin is a cloth that bears the image of what some people believe to be the face of Jesus Christ. The cloth has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate for centuries, and its authenticity remains controversial. The shroud is a linen cloth measuring approximately 14 feet long and 3.5 feet wide, and it has a faint, reddish-brown image of a man on it, with wounds that are consistent with crucifixion. The cloth has been kept in Turin, Italy, for centuries and is revered by many Christians as a miraculous artifact that is believed to have wrapped the body of Jesus after his crucifixion. There are many arguments for and against the authenticity of the Shroud of Turin. Some believe that the image on the cloth was formed by a miraculous process, while others believe that it was created by an artist using pigments and a negative image technique. In recent years, scientific studies have been conducted on the shroud, including radiocarbon dating, and many of these studies have been inconclusive or contradictory. While the authenticity of the Shroud of Turin remains a subject of debate, it continues to hold great religious and cultural significance for many people around the world. Whether it is a genuine relic of Jesus Christ or a clever medieval forgery, the shroud remains an object of fascination and wonder for millions of people. The Dyatlov Pass incident: what caused the mysterious deaths of 9 hikers in the Ural Mountains of Russia in 1959? The Dyatlov Pass incident is a mysterious and tragic event that occurred in the Ural Mountains of Russia in 1959, when a group of 9 experienced hikers died under mysterious circumstances. The cause of their deaths remains unknown to this day, and the incident has been the subject of much speculation and conspiracy theories. The hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on a winter hiking expedition in the mountains on January 27, 1959. When they failed to return as scheduled, a search party was organized. On February 26, searchers found the group's tent, which had been cut open from the inside, and the hikers' belongings scattered around the area. The bodies of the hikers were found over the next few months, in various states of undress and with injuries that were difficult to explain. Some of the hikers had suffered severe injuries, including skull fractures and broken ribs, that were inconsistent with a typical hiking accident. Others had signs of hypothermia, despite the fact that they had warm clothing and equipment with them. The cause of their deaths remains a mystery, and numerous theories have been proposed over the years, including an avalanche, military involvement, a UFO encounter, or even an attack by the local Mansi people. Despite extensive investigations and research, no conclusive explanation for the Dyatlov Pass incident has ever been found. The case remains one of the most enduring and mysterious unsolved mysteries in Russian history, and it continues to fascinate and intrigue researchers and enthusiasts around the world.